Hi everyone. Today we're going to have a look at painting on glass. I already did a video on stained glass, but sometimes that's not accessible to everyone. You know, it's expensive to buy the glass, and also you need a lot of tools like cutters and welding materials or a soldering iron. So I thought this was a nice method to show you. You do need some materials, but it's a little bit easier to source the materials, and the final effect is really nice. This is an example of what we're going to make, and you can see here I have a printout of a pattern underneath. This is in glass, obviously it's just perspex, and all I did was I stuck the pattern to the perspex with masking tape, and then I traced over it with these black liners. So you can get these in like the art and hobby shop or any art shop, and they're really handy for this kind of work. The first step is to trace your pattern with the liner, and then we have these inks that we're going to use. These ones are called vitriol inks that we're going to use. I'm going to use a dropper to put the ink on the glass, and then that's how you get this lovely effect. There's lots of options in terms of what kind of glass you can use. Obviously you could do it on a window. I've decided to use a picture frame. I have this gorgeous little cute frame that I got, and I'm going to trace this pattern on it. Don't know if you can see that. I love this. It's a little coaster, but it's getting a little bit shabby at this stage, so I want to trace this. I've already taken the glass out of the frame. I'm going to put the pattern behind the glass, and then we're going to trace over it using that liner. So I think I'm going to get going. I'll angle the camera down so you can see what I'm doing, and then when I have the outline done, I'll let it dry and then come back to you to show you the rest of the process. When you're drawing this, you want to try and make sure that you apply enough pressure so that it comes out, but also not too much, because you'll get kind of splodges. If the line isn't thick enough, it's going to be difficult to hold your ink, and if you go over it twice, it's not going to look great. So maybe I'll just use the copper outline for one piece of it. Now I'm going to leave this to dry for about half an hour, and when I come back I'll show you how to add the colour. I've changed into some old clothes because in case I get paint on it, it's kind of hard to take off. I have a face mask. I'll probably do this part without talking because it'll be hard to hear me with the mask on, and also I'll have to open the windows because it's important to do this in a well ventilated room. The paints are quite strong. In terms of the method, all you need is, if you have a plastic dropper, that'll do. I happen to have some glass droppers. You can usually find these in beauty products, or if you have them for essential oils. I'm going to go with probably the blue maybe for a background, and then I think I'm going to go with the yellow because that looks really nice, and maybe some kind of pink or red, I'm not sure yet. I'll just see how it goes. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start dropping the ink onto my glass, and you'll see what the process is like. It's the next day, and I wanted to show you how beautifully this turned out. I'm just going to, yeah, put it on the white so you can see it properly. Um, so there's gorgeous colours. I love the yellow. The yellow looks really nice. Looks really nice with the white background, but also, you could also put this in a window. I don't know if you can see there, but like if there's light shining through it, can't see it, but if there's light shining through, it could reflect really nicely. Maybe you could stick it on glass. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I'm going to go ahead now and put it in my frame and see how it looks. So this is it, my final picture frame, and I'm so happy with how this turned out. I think it's a really nice project to do, and I think it's pretty easy once you have the right materials. So I hope you enjoy this if you're making it, and thanks for watching.